We're back. Today, we are playing Clash Royale. It's been a few days. I got busy over the weekend. I actually had 2 exams that I studied very hard for today. And I think they went pretty well. But I guess we'll see. But today, this is my reward for all the hard work I did over the weekend. We are going to play some draft challenge. That is what we are going to do today. Let's just hop right into it. There's some things, like I said, as always, there's some things I want to talk about. The first thing is the UFC event that happened. I believe it was UFC Fight Night 271. For those who are not interested in the UFC, you can feel free to skip on by. But I want to do some yapping about this. All right, let's pick the card first. Let's see. Let's do Barbara. So, I'll only do the actual fight card. I'm not going to do the prelims. I'll choose Hogrider. The first one I'm talking about, Kyle Nelson versus Terrence McKinney. Terrence McKinney is on the rise. He has won a lot of his recent fights. There's going to be a couple fights, a couple of people that I'm not too familiar with, but I'll get to the 2 main ones at the end. Terrence McKinney, wow. That high kick that he had, I think it was a roundhouse kick, was absolutely beautiful. That roundhouse kick to Kyle Nelson's head it knocked him right out. I think all the fights on the main card were knockouts, which is really impressive. Knockouts or submissions or something like that. Yusri Belgaroui versus Mansour Abdul Malik. Abdul Malik was also supposed to be an up-and-coming star. Yusri Belgaroui, he broke him to the body during that round. You can see Mansour Abdul Malik, he was crumbling by the end of that round. He was crumbling by the end of that round, and you can tell that he was really struggling. And so finally, once, I think it was Belgaroui hit him with a knee to the body, another knee to the body, he just crumbled to the ground and couldn't take it anymore. Julian Erosa versus Larian Douglas. This was really sick. This is really sick to watch, especially the knockout portion. Does he know it's his turn? Probably not. Larian Douglas hit him. So first of all, he hit him with 2 jabs, not more than 2 jabs. He hit him with a few jabs down the pipe. Look, just clean down the pipe. That knocked him down. Oh god, that completely knocked down Erosa. He almost got erased. Well, he did get erased, but he got dropped off a jab. That stiff jab was beautiful. Got dropped again. Knocked back with that, and then finally he got just knocked out. I don't know why I just showed that. He got hit from. He got jabbed and overhead righted. He just crumbled to the ground. Then Douglas hit him with as he was on the ground, he just hit him with a hook, and it was over with referee stoppage. Beautiful fight. Beautiful fight. Next one. This was Michael Chiesa's last fight, and he actually got it off with a submission rear naked choke. He took his back, got his hooks in, and immediately started attacking that rear naked choke, which ended up succeeding for him, which was really cool to see as well. I'm gonna go. It was really cool to see. So Michael Chiesa got his hooks in, got the rear naked choke off. Last fight of his career, he dropped the gloves in the cage. It was very cool to watch. this next one was unbelievable. Alexa Grasso versus Macy Barber 2. Wow, man. Wow. Alexa Grasso's boxing is, wow, it's beautiful. I'm not a fan of the female fights in the UFC. However, this fight was technically sound. What happened was Macy Barber got hit. I think it was with it was either a jab to the perfect spot of the it was to the perfect spot of her chin, where she just absolutely crumbled. Then what's her name? Alexa Grasso hit her with another hook, and then right after that, she was on the ground. She was, ground and pound. She jumped on the rear naked choke as she was crumbling on the ground. Oh my God, man! What a crazy finish! And Macy Barber was out, man, for like, how long was she out for? Like 5 minutes, just straight on the ground, not doing anything. It was a painful knockout. Let me go like this. Let me go double because it doesn't seem to have anything for that. Finally, Israel Adesanya versus Joe Pyfer. Joe Pyfer is a known heavy hitter. I remember watching the fight, and literally every single shot that Joe Pyfer would throw, it's a dangerous throw. Let me go. Like, you could tell if any of those stuff landed. But Israel Adesanya did a very good job defending against those shots. He's gonna. He did a very good job on the feet. Israel, I mean, obviously Adesanya is an old guy. Like, he's older relatively for the UFC, and as a result, he's not gonna be able to be as quick, as fast, as agile on his feet, especially from his kickboxing background. So that's something to notice as well. This guy's not gonna let me get through, is he? But eventually, in the second round, obviously Joe Pyfer is a great grappler, and as a result, he sprawled Israel Adesanya out by the end of the round. Oh shit! Not good. Not good. He sprawled him out, and then eventually the referee just cut out the. He just cut the fight short because obviously Adesanya could not do anything about it. He was completely sprawled out. I know that Adesanya doesn't have too great of wrestling, so it kind of made sense that he wasn't able to fight against a heavy hitter. First of all, he had to be very careful. Joe Pyfer, you can't get too close to Joe Pyfer. You have to be very careful with how close you get, the range you have, because you still have to be close enough to throw those. Why is my Wi-Fi not working? To throw those punches, those jabs, those hooks, those kicks. But you could see that Adesanya was measuring his distance based on his legs. But yeah, man, I don't know what's next for Adesanya. He's an old guy. I mean, he said he's going to keep going, but one of the things that Mighty Mouse said, and I remember watching this in one of his older podcasts, was that when a champion spends too much time in the arena and tries to chase that glory, I have to reset that. When you chase that glory of trying to get back to the top, you kind of water down how far you've already gotten. And so I really hope that's not happening to Adesanya. Some people say it's already happening to him, but man, he was always so fun to watch. His fluidity. I see a lot of similarity between. I know people don't say this, but a similarity between Adesanya and Petr Yan. Petr Yan is so artistic on his feet. He does so many interesting things. He's very fluid as well. High guard. Adesanya, low guard, very fluid. But for some reason, they remind me of each other. It's interesting. Hey, shut up, bro. What are you talking about? Magog collision crew. I'm about to collide against you. But yeah, that was watching the UFC and seeing those highlights, man. That's why I love the UFC. I highly recommend the UFC to anyone who is not already in. Can I emote? Yeah, but I've gotten a lot of support. Not a lot, but I got people's support about doing what I wanted to, just playing the games and just enjoying it, just talking, because it's so interesting to me. It's so fun to me to be able to just talk and play games and yap about whatever happened over the weekend or some stupid stuff like that. Let me go with this. I love it, man. I absolutely love it. And I really appreciate all the comments that especially in the I Let You Down video. I completely forget the name. Maybe I'll put it on the screen. Maybe I'll completely forget, and my apologies if I do. But yeah, I really appreciate it. A lot of the, it kind of keeps me going. Like I was driving today and I got that comment about how keep going, good job putting yourself out there, or I support you, and it was very, very. It gave me a little bit of I don't know. It gave me some a rush of enjoyment, a rush of wow. Like this is really. I really enjoy this type of stuff, and I really enjoy putting myself out there because I know that. Okay. Zap. Oh my god, what the fuck? Yeah, that's so much damage. Okay, I just hit the table too hard in the middle of that when I was getting killed, and I accidentally hit the desk too hard, and my mouse somehow clicked and stopped the recording. So there we go. That's how it's gonna happen today, and now everything's falling off my desk. Everything. Oh my god. And we were gonna restart because why not? Why not restart? What was I saying? Wearing a shirt that you weren't thinking about wearing. You thought you didn't like that. It was like a bad shirt, and you walk by at least 3 people, and those 3 people that say that shirt is really nice. That makes you feel good, even if it's just 3 people. Having 3 human beings who lives their own life say that you were wearing something nice feels good. And same thing with the YouTube channel. Even if it's just 3 people or 1,000 people or 1,000,000 people, it doesn't matter because I really appreciate those who make me feel good about what I'm doing. All right. With that being said, we move on to the next game. All right. He going live. Of course, he going live. I could low-key play a log bait deck. My recording keeps stopping. Apparently, it's the space bar of my freaking thing. For some reason, every time I press the space bar, it stops recording. I don't understand why. Go like this. Another thing I want to talk about was the future of the channel. And what I mean by this is what type of videos I'm going to be making in the future, if I should keep if I should keep the format of, you know, Clash Royale, Fortnite, Clash Royale, Fortnite, Clash Royale, Fortnite. I just don't know if people enjoy that type of. I don't know if people enjoy that. You know, that format of videos, because it could get overwhelming or something. Or maybe you like Clash Royale better, and you don't want me to play Fortnite every other day. That's something we could figure out later. Just let me know, guys. Let me know. This is really annoying. I gotta lock in. I'm not locked in. I'm just solely thinking about the talking, and I'm not actually focused on the actual playing, which is bad. Not good. He's gonna dash, probably. How is that not hitting the thing? He has too many. I can't do this. He has every counter in the book. I'm playing like a bot too. Got some damage off. That's good. I just need him to outcycle his. I need him to out. Yeah, I need him to use up his arrow. I needed him to use up his log so that I can slide these things in. I'll go like this. He missed that. He's gonna log that. He's gonna do this. I'll go like this. I don't know if he has the log back in him. No, he doesn't. Okay, good. Good. Alright. Now we go like this. We'll go like this. Yeah, and then we're gonna go like this. We're gonna start rocketing that, and then like this. I'm gonna place split guards at the front to distract. Go like this. I'm gonna place another one of these right here. Go like this. Like this. Go like this. Like this. Go like this. Like this. Like this. How is that getting damage? Why am I so bad at this game?